Ba-da-dum. Welcome back to your favorite improvised comedy show, The Rigmarole, where we take your suggestions and we make up an hour-long comedy show for your laughing pleasure. We go forward and backward in time, we play lots of different characters, and we use the sound of a to signify when we want to start something new. If you would be so kind as to type in adjectives and nouns, and we will, from these, produce the name of this here episode. Who is that man in the square next to my square? That is the suspicious and suspecting Marc Little is improvising with us tonight.
Oh, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. And we also have the froggy and foggy Kerby Joe Grubb, ladies and gentlemen.
It's a damp one out there, people. I think we did all the things and we said all the things, right? So now let's get the title of this here show.
Oh, mime.
Hiker.
Whimsical.
Ooh, mountains.
Cleanly.
Haphazardly.
Mischievous.
Hillbilly.
Rapscallion.
Drug addict.
Nagar.
Youthful.
Fantastical.
Oh, paranoid.
Broken.
Tea.
Glass.
Tough.
Rigged.
Ridged.
Rugged. Rugged. Nice. Firefighter.
Jinxed.
Xylophone.
Eloquent.
Nautical.
Smelly. All right. What do we like? Go
ahead.
I liked mischievous, whimsical, and jinxed.
Okay.
I know I'm choosing too many, but typist, editor, chivalrous, beautiful.
So pick the middle one. Pick the first word you like, and I'll pick the second one.
Let's do mischievous.
Firefighter.
A mischievous firefighter. Now, Mr. Little will make that the title of our show. He's going to type that in. A mischievous firefighter. We don't know what the heck that's going to be, but stay tuned and you will find out. Because these here suggestions that we are taking from you will, our promise to you, show up in this show in some way, in some form.
That is accurate. All right, I'm still typing these things. What would you name your yacht is our second question for you. If you had a yacht, or when you get your yacht, what are you going to name it?
Right. It's pretty much a foregone conclusion that you're going to have a yacht.
Yeah.
Just surrender to the idea of being a yacht owner. SS, suck it!
Is that what? Oh, nice. The teapot.
Suck it.
Suck it.
Also goes with the T.
Sassy, salty dog.
Empty container. What do you like for this, sir?
Sassy, salty dog.
Don't forget about King Swim.
Oh, King Swim.
Sassy, salty dog. It is. La Encanto.
Oh, la Encanto.
You later.
See you later. Nice.
Excellent. All right, which one are we taking?
Sassy, salty dog.
What organization would not have you as a member? I'm thinking, AARP.
For me, it's the Dead Poet Society.
Right, the nice guy association. Zing.
Because you're a bad boy?
You're a bad boy.
You're a bad boy, man.
You're a bad boy, man. You're a bad man. All right. Oh, a godly maggot. Roger. These are good. I don't want to miss any good ones. Millennium Falcon. All right. The mob. The mob would not have you as a member.
Oh, that's fair. Peter.
Why, Marie? animals. The Klan. Oh, thanks, Jake, for your familiarity with that organization.
Well, I think
You know,
it's nice.
Most people say the long name, but Jake refers them by because he's so familiar.
Teachers Union.
Ooh, getting political. Popcorn eaters.
Anonymousum?
Anonymousum.
Anonymousum. Scientology. Uh-oh.
Anonymous.
Jesters.
Starfleet. Starfleet is a good one. PTA.
PTA. Oh.
Okay, for this one, I like.
What?
I like the Mob.
Perfect.
I like the Mob. Ooh, Mickey Mouse Club. Nice. Chess Masters. Excellent. Well, thank you so much for wondrous suggestions. We do appreciate you typing them in so that we can have something on which to base the next hour of comedy.
That's right. And to go over those suggestions for what would you name your yacht, we have the Sassy Salty Dog. For what is an organization that you would not be welcome to as a member, the Mob is the response for that. And tonight's episode of the Rigmarole is entitled
A Mischievous Firefighter.
Hello.
As poor Adeline was down at the corner of Charles and Winston, get the firefighter crew together. He's going to get in the trucks and head on down.
Oh my God. We'll be right there to the corner of 4th and Wilson.
Rodney took the call. It was 4th and Wilson was today. He went down the pole where he wasn't able to be followed by the human eye because he moved so quickly. Getting to the bottom of the pole, he put on his firefighter pants. He'd gotten some new ones with the reflectors on the bottom. He was pretty excited to use them, but the
these pants are nice.
Awfully tight. They were cinched up super tight from the last guy who wore them and who happened to be a foot shorter than him on the last shift. Rodney knew today was going to be a special day because his tarot card reader had told him the night before, hey, Rodney, tomorrow's going to be a special day.
Hey, I'm supposed to go back to the to firefighting tomorrow. I've had, my 3 or 4 days off, and now I figured I might as well get a reading before I go back. Any cool news or anything?
I do have some cool news for you, Rodney. I do indeed, and it is nice to see you back here. Most people of your profession do not believe in the magical arts, as Miss Delilah has read in her tarot.
Well, Miss Delilah, let me tell you, I've been doing my best to kind of word of mouth let the people know about Miss Delilah.
Rodney, is Station 41, the other firefighters, are they going to come down the street and see Miss Delilah for tarot card readings, Rodney?
Well, that's kind of the goal, you know what I mean? I'm hoping that all the guys, I think they could all benefit from a little clarity, because sometimes it's hard. It's hard there to be in the station all the time, What is it?
Card 1, Rodney. Mischievousness. This is the mischievousness card, Rodney. This means that you will meet some mischief in the next week or 9 days.
Oh, man, I go back to work tomorrow, so that's worrisome.
Rodney, tomorrow is going to be a very big day for you. Card 2.
You said tomorrow's going to be a very big day?
It's a very big day, and then I read card 2.
It would be funny, he said to himself, thinking out loud, if I put some shaving cream in one of my fellow fighter fighters' boots. Too bad we're literally on our way to a call right now. I think it can wait.
Hey, Rodney, how's it going in the back of the fire truck there? We got something on the 4119er?
Yeah, just not doing anything regarding boots or anything, but the 4119er is good. The hook and ladder are both.
Rodney, we're going to be making a steep right-hand turn coming up here. You're driving the back of the long fire truck.
Yeah, it's called a hook and ladder, you jackass. Why don't you get acquainted with our own technology, or maybe you should look for a job as a cop or something, huh?
And Rodney, I can just tell in the tone of your voice that there's something mischievous going on back there, and that you're not actually driving the what I like to call elongated fire truck.
Well, I have you know, I'm actually mid-spin of the wheel right now. I'm having a pretty solid steer.
Okay, now I can tell by your voice that you are. Keep your hands on the wheel, Rodney. No more of your jokes.
Hey, Engineer Dan, if you think you can do a better job, why don't you climb back here while we're in motion and go ahead and try and steer it yourself, okay?
God damn it, Rodney, don't you tempt me. I will climb back there when we are on our way to a call right now, and I will whip your scrawny ass.
You know what, Engineer Dan? Miss Delilah said it's going to be an interesting day, and maybe that interest is coming from the time that we get out of the truck and I beat you to a pulp, huh?
Get that fire hose over here. We need those hoses down on the ground over here. Hey, get those ladders up there. Hey, Rodney, come here. Let me kick your ass.
You think I'm afraid?
If your tenders weren't so tight, man, I would rip them off you right now. I'm going to go fight and save that kid from the top of that building right there, and then I'm going to come back down here. I'm going to slap you across your stupid face. How dare you fight with me over the radio?
Well, I would think that the tightness of my suspenders would offer you more leverage to be able to rip them more easily. So I think you're just putting it off because you're afraid of a real battle.
Help me! Somebody help me! I'm gonna be burned inside the attic of my own home.
You should jump.
No.
You should
Are you serious?
jump. You should jump.
Why are those two firefighters fighting each other? Should they be fighting this fire? I'm scared. Somebody help me.
Your vision is blurred by the smoke. I am no longer being accosted. He is on his way to help you. I think you should jump. That would be mischievous.
I'm becoming out of breath because I'm flailing my arms so wildly due to fear and anxiety.
In other news, a firefighter was seen repeatedly yelling to jump as a woman clung to the side of her home in hopes of being rescued. The firefighter, known only as Rodney, appeared to be very mischievous.
God damn it. Rodney! Get in the chief's office now!
What is it, Chief?
I gotta be watching the local news to see what happened on one of my own fire calls. You're fighting with Engineer Dan. You're taking your hands off the hook and ladder. You're correcting people's nomenclature around the hook and ladder. And we get to the scene of the fire, and you're telling small boys to jump out the window of their own attics to fall to the bushes below?
Well, to be fair, the news said that was a woman, not a small boy.
It doesn't matter.
Well, I'm sorry, Chief. I'm just going through a lot. I'm going through a lot of stress right now. Miss Delilah, my tarot card reader, who I've told you so much about.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, well, she said it was going to be a very important day today, and obviously, I mean, it was. I ended up on the news, huh?
Oh, Rodney. Well, Miss Delilah, she's been right down from the fire station here for nigh on 15 years now.
Yeah, nigh on.
And if I am to be candid with you, Rodney, Miss Delilah and I became intertwined in a sexcapade.
Oh, that is candid, Chief.
The reason I'm telling you this, Rodney, is because through my time with Miss Delilah, I have learned that her tarot cards, however magical, are accurate.
Oh, I'm not disagreeing with you at all there, Chief. I would say that this whole day was more or less brought on or predicted by the tarot cards. It's maybe a little of each.
It's a damn shame you didn't come to me before, Rodney. I could have saved you the trouble, but based on your actions at the fire scene today, I'm gonna have to let you go.
Are you saying you could have saved me the trouble of going to visit Miss Delilah because of your direct connection, or saved me the trouble of going on the call and, as such, ending up in a very interesting situation? Which one is it?
Thank you for the specific question. I'm saying I could have saved you 25 to 35% on your tarot card reading, and I could have saved you the trouble of acting like a jackass if you would have told me Miss Delilah said you was going to have a mischievous day. Now be gone from my firehouse.
Miss Delilah!
Uh-huh.
It's me, Rodney. I know it's early before your official hours, but please open the door. Mr. Lala, I don't want to have to use my official firefighting techniques to kick down the door.
Okay, all right, Rodney. Just doing my tarot vocal warm-ups. Didn't hear you, Rodney? Oh, no, I can tell by the look on your face that some of my prophecies have come true.
I was talking to the chief, and yes, they have come true. It was a very interesting day. The chief assured me that he would be willing to get me 25 to 35% off of a tarot reading. And it seems to me unfair that you would not just already make this offer to me.
Chief Jonas said that?
Yes, Fire Chief Jonas, the only chief at our station, Mr.
You
Lila.
know that nigh on 15 years ago, he and I were embroiled in a sexcapade.
15 years ago?
And for the next 7 years, Rodney, beginning 15 years ago and 7 years hence, ceasing one night in October, a chilly, gripping night when we came to blows.
Why wouldn't you both just refer to it as 8 years ago instead of referring to it as 15 years ago and then lasted for 7 years?
Because it 8 years ago does not fully grasp the intensity with which our sexcapade burned white hot, Rodney. The chief and I burned as two flames never before seen in the stars' firmament.
Well, that I can't argue that with you. Obviously, this is your own personal relationship.
Rodney, are you looking at the bags around my eyes? I'm trying to block you from seeing my eye bags, but clearly you can see them, can't you?
Well, I was going to say I have a really nice... If you just use green tea bags, not hot, but warm.
Mischievous. Mischievous, Rodney!
Well...
Rodney didn't know what to do. He left the fire station and thought, I'm going to have to find a whole new vocation. A whole new lifestyle, something to dedicate myself to other than firefighters and correcting people on what they call things in that profession. How could I have let this happen? How could I be so foolish? Rodney thought to himself. He damn near chewed the top tip of his index finger off, and it fell. Pieces of his finger and chunks of skin were falling, bleeding down the front of his shirt. He became lightheaded as he doesn't like the sight of blood, and he fell over into a woman.
Oh, you're a woman.
Hi, you're a firefighter.
I was.
Oh no. What happened? What happened to your finger?
I chewed this finger due to anxiety, based on the premise that I lost my job, based on the premise that I received
information from a tarot card reader based on the premise that the next day would be an interesting day. That day is today.
That's so strange because when I read my horoscope this morning, it said, well, I'll just read it to you.
Please do.
All right. Right. Okay. All right. Cancer. Today, you'll meet a fighter of sorts. Sure. Who has anxiety burning within him and a bloodiness which is visible. What does that mean?
Top of the morning to you, ma'am. Oh, I hope you don't. Are you in line? Because I'm in line to get a cappuccino too. My name is Mike Tyson.
No, I know who you are. I was just reading my horoscope here at Cups of Joe, and that I always do every. I've never seen you in here before, Mike Tyson. I like your face tattoo.
Thank you. I usually come in here around 5:30 in the morning, but today I got a late start because I was busy on the internet yesterday buying NFTs.
Oh, okay.
So, and I habitually get 8 hours of sleep. So what happened was instead of going to bed at my usual allotted time of 9 p.m. to be able to be up in the gym by 5:30, hence having the appropriate coffee scheduling, I was up until 10 o'clock, not putting me up and out of bed until around 6 a.m.
And I kept reading the horoscope, and it said in it that I would meet a fighter of sorts who was visibly bloody, but that I'd also meet Mike Tyson. And
That's so incredible.
I know, it's so accurate.
I actually also have a belief in things like horoscopes.
Mhm.
I think that's probably why you started telling me this, because I told you that the tarot cards predicted this.
Yeah, I actually do.
You do?
Card 2. Oh,
What is it, Miss Delilah?
it is the card for organized crime.
No.
Yes.
No, I swore I would never go in the path of my father.
Rodney, it seems as though the fates have been decided.
No.
Oh, hey, get Rodney on the phone. Get Rodney on the phone for me.
I
Yeah.
don't think Rodney has ever answered one of our calls before, boss.
I want Max's kid, Rodney. I want him on the phone, and I want him now.
Okay,
I
boss.
want-
No, hey, boss.
I-
No problem.
So put it on the cellular phone. Get him on the phone for me now.
I'm dialing right now, boss.
Boop, 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 boop.
Okay, boss. It's ringing.
I can hear it's ringing. Go back and put some Swiss chard in that pasta sauce.
Okay, boss.
All
gonna
right, I don't need to know anymore.
Sorry.
It's not ringing. Come back. It's not ringing. Okay. Hello. Rodney.
This is Rodney.
Rodney, son of Max, former member of the Gambono crew.
Yes.
Killer. Master of disguises. Best mafioso ever to be part of a crew and not go rogue and stay at the head of a family. And...
I swore.
Okay. What?
I swore I would never come back to this life.
It's in your blood, Rodney. You're not getting away from the Gambono crew, right? You can't do nothing else. I heard about your little mishap on the news, trying to pull mischief at a fire scene. That's the type of thing a criminal would do, Rodney. You can't help yourself.
Well, some things are just too deeply ingrained, like my love of mischief.
Rodney, just come down for a face-to-face at Spumoni's Raviolis. We'll be in the back room, 8 o'clock.
All right, Charlie. I'll come down to Spumoni's.
Hey, it's Boss Charlie now. You've been away a long time. It's Boss Charlie now. We'll see you at 8.
Oh yeah, we've been expecting you. Look at who it is. The son of Big Max the Killer. Right down here at the ravioli shop. Yeah, I know you're going inside to see the boss.
I'm going inside to see
Yeah,
Charlie.
you know what? You're gonna get a pat down from you know who right now. You packing, buddy? You coming here to cause some mischief? We heard about you firefighting mishap on the news.
I don't need to be packing to cause no mischief. Let me tell you that right now, Skinny.
Oh, look at this guy. Look at this guy with his big attitude. My dad was a killer, and he went to Folsom Prison, and he never squawked for 30 years.
He sat through the whole Johnny Cash concert, didn't say a word.
I never talked to the whole. Everybody knows about your dad. Here's the problem, Rodney, is that you're not your dad. You're 50% your mom, and everybody knows that she was a seamstress, and she wasn't nothing else.
She was the finest seamstress this side of Bridgeford, okay?
It doesn't matter. She's low class. You got low class in you, Rodney. But who's that for me? Hey, I'm just Jimmy Two Nuts. I don't know anything. Let me give you a pat down. Come here. Come here. Get your body over here.
Well, sometimes I do things my own way, Jimmy.
Put the gun regions near here. Yeah. Oh, you like that, don't you?
I would prefer an upper back massage, but this isn't bad.
It's not a massage. It's not a massage. God damn it. Yeah. You know what? I did go to massage school, and you know what? I do have a special gift for touch. Yeah. But you know what? That's something I do on my own time when I'm not here cracking skulls and patting people down. Don't bring in my personal interests into this.
Well, have you ever thought that maybe if you channeled your energy more into the healing of bodies through physical touch and less into the murder and theft aspects of your life, you could be really doing something for society?
Yeah, I did think about that actually, Rodney. And don't tell Boss Charlie or nothing, but I got dreams, man.
I know you do.
I got dreams to leave this life behind. And you know what? You know who told me I could do it? Max, your dad.
But anyway, so looks like you're clear, you stupid Stanzoli head. Get on in there and don't fucking cause no mischiefs.
Hey, thanks for the talk, Rodney.
Anytime, boss. Anytime.
Who's out there? Do I smell a killer coming through the front part of my ravioli restaurant?
You better smell a killer, Charlie.
Hey, what I tell you on the phone earlier today? It's Boss Charlie now, Rodney.
It's only Boss Charlie because I never took my rightful seat at the throne.
Oh, look who's coming back around here. When I had you on the phone earlier, you didn't want to be part of nothing to do with the Gambono family, and now you want to be the boss again. It looks like somebody got bit by the organized crime bug on their bus ride here.
Here's the thing, Charlie. When it's in
Boss
your blood,
Charlie, goddammit! If you don't get with it, I'm gonna take this switchblade and I'm gonna make it Stitch, mate.
don't you dare make it Stitch, mate. I'm more than willing to die right here in this back room of this ravioli shop.
Hey, Joey, hey, Tony, hey, Carmelo, get in here.
Hello, it's me, Joey.
Yeah, you look who we got here. since he walked in here, he started talking like his real accent again.
Hey guys, it's me, Tony. Also, I'm here too.
Okay, I didn't need you guys to, it's not a fucking roll call. All right, just come into the room. Look,
I'm really sorry about that, Boss Charlie.
we'll talk about it later. I'm trying to. You guys can go back in the kitchen.
Seems like you.
Put some Swiss chard in that pasta sauce.
Seems like you're having a bit of a leadership problem. What do
Yeah,
you say?
you know what? Since things changed hands, we haven't had time to do the type of onboarding that I would like. But we're trying to get it worked out.
Hi, I'm here to apply for the job as enforcer. This is, first of all, can I just compliment and say this is a beautiful rigatoni restaurant?
Thank you. It's a ravioli restaurant, but we do specialize in rigatoni.
Oh,
First of all, did you see an ad on Craigslist and it said you need to sound like an authentic mafia member? Please watch Donnie Brasco and Goodfellas.
I've seen it.
Come in prepared. Did you not see the note on Craigslist?
I've seen it, but I actually don't have any subscription to any sort of streaming service. So the idea of me actually going.
All right. I guess I can't expect people. Okay, can I see your resume?
Of course. It is, I hope, Times New Roman's acceptable. It's actually, and if you look straight to the third page, is where I keep some of my, what I call my crowning achievements.
Crowning achievements, right?
Yeah.
Right. I can ride a unicycle. Not going to be handy.
Okay, well.
I juggle watermelons, only small to medium sized. Also not germane.
Well, if I got stronger, I'm sure I could juggle a large watermelon and just take a bit of practice.
Well, first of all, your name's Anthony, so that's good. We can use that.
It's I'm a legitimate Italian.
Okay, but we're gonna have to make that more apparent. I don't mean to laugh. I don't mean to laugh at you.
Yeah.
But you seem like, look, I'll level with you. I'm taking over this organization and I'm rebuilding it from the ground up.
I respect that.
All right. And I need reliable people, but you sound weak. Your voice sounds weak.
Okay, this is where I have to take a bit of a sidestep. I have to say, all my life, people have said you're not Italian enough. You're not macho. I don't see Tony Soprano when I look at Anthony Spaghetti, and that's me. Anthony.
All right, let's just do. Okay. God damn. Okay, let's do a trial type of internship. We'll give you $200 a week. Stand by the door. If I call you in, you come in. Okay?
Sure.
If I need you to pat somebody down, you pat them down.
I mean, consider me like a robot that pats people down. Just very good at it.
There's one free ravioli meal served at the beginning of every shift. And you got a gun, but you're gonna have to put a deposit on it, $350.
Okay. Now I think we're really onto something here.
Okay, this stuff is not gonna do me a favor, bring it down here.
Okay.
We'll work on it.
I look very forward to this opportunity.
Hey, Sconzili heads. Ever wanted to push people around, be part of a crew? Now's your chance. Period. Now accepting submissions for the Gambono crew.
I tell you what, Cynthia, I can't find any regular work, so I might as well look on Craigslist. I might as well just dive into the sad pit that is Craigslist one-hands. Oh, this looks interesting. Scambolo heads? I guess I would qualify as that.
Good night, Cynthia. Good night.
The night before.
Why are you calling me a scambola head, Cynthia? I brought home Parmesan chicken that I thought you would love.
You're the weakest man I've ever known in my life. You don't even have any prospects, and how do you expect a real catch like me to stick around when you don't even have enough money to pay for the food delivery?
The job market is unbearably competitive right now, Cynthia. You don't get it.
Tell you what, you stick around with us, Joey. Say hello to Joey.
Hey.
Hi.
Say hello to Carmelo.
How's my voice, boss?
It's fine. We'll work on it. I got him on Craigslist.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, guess what? I would never, ever, in a million years, hire my crew off Craigslist.
Oh, yeah. You think you could run this crew better than I can? All right.
Yeah.
Why don't we do this? You run a couple auditions. You run a couple of these things. We'll see who you come up with.
Oh, okay.
All right?
Huh?
I said, all right?
Yeah, that's all right. That's fine with me, I'm
Well,
saying.
go run them then.
All right, so listen up. I called you down here not because I want you to do some beauty competition or something's, not something's dumb like that, but because I'm looking for mafia's people, huh? And I'm the boss. So, go ahead. Show me your favorite special skill, and I'll sit here and judge it
Great.
like a boss.
I prepared a dance fight for you. 5, 6, 7, 8, pow, 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 pow. Give it toe and block and kick and punch, and you go back to your neighborhood. We got him.
Wow, that was a clean 8 bars.
Thank you. You know, people don't dance fight anymore. You know?
No.
And I'm hoping to bring dance fighting back to the streets of our town.
And let me tell you, I spent a little bits of time as a firefighter. And in that line of work, you see the lack of art in the streets.
Whoa. Are you Rodney?
I am Rodney,
Rodney, son of Max? the
son of
killer?
Max, the killer.
Whoa. And you bring, and so this is for the Gambono crew then.
This is for the Gambono crew. And let me tell you something. You, Lucky Lewis, okay? There's a high chance that you're going to be in the crew.
Really?
Yeah, really.
I was on the Mickey Mouse Club when I was younger, and I brought the tape. I can totally show it to you if you need something to put you over the top.
I'd love to see the tape.
Okay, I'm so glad. So let me I just got to get the tape. Let me wheel in the car. Yeah, I brought a TV with a VCR on it. I only have it on VCR. Yeah.
You mean VHS?
Yeah, on VHS, VCR.
Okay, but just be careful because attention to detail is something I really take great pride in this job.
Okay, yeah, no, for sure, Mr. Rodney, son of Max, the killer. Oh my God,
Right.
I can't believe it. You know what? I read all your dad's memoirs. I read all his killing memoirs, all of them.
He wrote a lot of good killing memoirs. Let me tell you, one of my personal favorites was this Saturday.
Yeah, today, this Saturday. That's my favorite.
Today, this Saturday. Just killed a man. Wasn't much of a man, though. Went down quick. Only 3 shots to the head. Usually takes 4. But that's just for safekeeping. Then I went to Safeway. Baba Ganoush, I swear to God, the best deal I've ever seen on pasta.
They must have overstocked or something for the season. The guy just gargled a little bit. You better shoot him again. I thought that took care of it. But he must be experiencing some sort of rigor mortis. Anyways, the human body, such a fascinating thing. Looking forward to this week.
All right, I'm going. Take it easy, Folsom Prison Guard, you jerk. Okay, I didn't ask to move cells, okay? I was told to move cells, so just chill out and stop pushing people around, man. I got rights too, man.
Oh yeah, you think you have rights? Well, this is a prison buster, and in this place, I'm the head honcho. I'm the Indian chief with all the feathers. I'm the guy who's at the top of the pyramid. I'm the pharaoh with the wings on the back, and I'm the president of the United States.
Hey, man, you could have stopped after one metaphor, man. I didn't need all the analogies as well. I get it, man. Yeah, I'm a prisoner. You're a guard. Like, you don't have to establish the hierarchy every time. Jesus.
No.
Stop poking me with your stick.
Well, but why would I have a stick if I don't poke people with it, huh?
Well, I don't know. Why don't you just leave it at home one day? What cell am I transferring to?
I'm not going to tell you until we get there, because surprise is a part of the element of surprise.
Yeah, you guys are sadistic, man. You guys are sadistic, poking people with sticks and not telling them what. Ow! God, that's got a semi-sharp point on the top of it.
Well, yeah, because I just used the concrete floors to whittle it down. I don't want to get too sharp. I'm not a murderer. Like you.
Oh, hey, man, that was a low blow, okay? That was a low blow, okay? I'm not like, ow, God. I'm not like Max the murderer, like some, no, this isn't, is that why the cell door's open? Is that why I was?
You're gonna go in that cell. Guess what? Guess asking you shall receive, because you just said his name and now you're cellies.
Okay, I get it. Hi, my name's Greg. I heard a lot about you. I've actually read a bunch of your memoirs. Should I take the top bunk or the bottom? What, I can't tell.
Well, that depends, Greg. Are you a heavy sleeper?
Will you kill me if I say I don't know what to say, because I'm afraid you're gonna kill me. You're Max the killer.
I prefer Max the murderer. The alliteration makes me feel more powerful.
Listen, I only got 3 years, okay? And if you can see clear to let me get out of here and sleep through the next 3 years and nights, I'll do anything for you on the outside, man. I'll do anything for you.
You said your name's Greg?
Greg Johnson.
Greg Johnson, huh?
Yeah, it's pretty common.
Well, I don't really like the odds of me being able to track down one singular Greg Johnson, even when you're out of prison, so it's probably...
I'll give you the phone number to my mom's house.
Well, that sounds pretty fair.
You're way less Italian and mafia than I had pictured.
Oh, well, that's because I'm putting on an act right now.
Oh.
Would you like to see the real me?
No, I appreciate the act.
I was just trying to make you comfortable in your new cell because I feel like a hostile environment is nowhere to live.
That's really nice of you. I'll just put my roll up here on the top.
Yeah, please do, and if you need any extra blankets, let me know. I've procured a few from past cellmates by killing them.
Hey, Max the killer.
Murderer,
sorry. Do you think there's a chance that maybe this is the real you and the murderer is the act? All right. So who you got, huh? Who you got that's better than Tony and Carmelo? Huh? Who you got?
Well, I found a guy. I like to call him the salty dog. He's a bit of a sassy fellow.
Lights out. Bring me in. Put the lights out and bring me in.
I'm going to shut off the lights and I'm going to bring him in. It's going to be quite a devastating reveal for all the yous. 3, 2, 2.5. This part is where I build suspense. 1, reveal.
Gonna kick you, gonna punch your face, gonna get you down and spray you the mace, gonna get you, gonna crack your heads, gonna take you down, bury you in an unmarked grave in the swamps of New Jersey, gonna kill your whole family and bury them under the house.
All right, sassy.
5, 6, 7, 8. What?
Sassy, all right, take it easy. We don't need to give him. We don't need to give him the whole show right now, huh?
Jazz hands.
That's right. You see this man? His real name isn't Sassy Salty Dog, but that's what we call him.
That's what they're calling me. What you guys think? I feel like, dance fighting, it could come back to the mafia, like the 50s and 60s.
Sassy. Take it easy.
All right. That was pretty fucking impressive. I gotta say. All right, you know what? I'll make you an offer. You and me, co-bosses. 50% of the. Can you not eat a banana when I'm striking up the deal that's gonna define the rest of your life inside the organized crime institution?
I'm eating the banana to display to you how relaxed I am. I can eat a banana inside this whole process.
Oh yeah, you know what that displays to me? It displays to me you have a serious lack of potassium, which is a vulnerability if you're not fully hydrated. So you're showing me your cards, sir.
All right, well, fine. I say we make the deal. The deal is on. I keep Sassy as my main guy.
Okay, you get sassy.
You can have high-pitched weirdo and barely talks at all. You can have them.
Hi, what's up? Hi, what's up? What do you mean? I'm weirdo.
Yeah.
All right. Just try not to bring the morale of the guys down, okay? It was hard enough to find these guys. I don't know where you got Sassy from. Did you go through a casting director? Because I just went on Craigslist.
Oh, Craigslist? Oh, my God. I hear you're the best headhunter in all of New Jersey. And I'm looking for a guy who's got an ability with rhythm. Hey, Pete? Pete, are you listening?
Oh, I'm listening.
All right, Pete. Well, anyways, a guy that got an ability with rhythm. Did you write that part?
I wrote it.
Okay, good. And then also has a bit of sass, because it's not enough for me that we commit the crime. We got to do it with flair.
Flair. Well, you came to the right place.
You wrote that part down?
I wrote it. You see my whiteboard here? You see all the projects that I am currently casting? We've got Cats for dogs. We've got Chutney, the musical. We've got Chuckwagon, the touring production. And not to mention a Mischievous Firefighter, the newest off-Broadway hit. And it's all mine, baby. I'm casting these shows.
Okay. I mean, Jay, you are the king of casting, all right? You're the king of casting, Peter, and I don't mean to question you on this. It's just
Did I get you, salty, salty dog? Did I get you, sassy, salty dog?
You got me, sassy, salty dog, and I tell you, I'm grateful. I'm forever grateful. I'm indebted.
We're going to fill out your crew like no crew chorus dance has ever been done.
And they did fill out the crew.
And then the crew was so filled out, it was unbelievable. They were people pouring through the doors in hopes of being part of Mischievous Firefighter. There was Don Lemon.
Hi, I'm Don Lemon. You probably know my work from CNN, but I would really like to be part of this production. I would like to be part of this mafia crew. I'm willing to chuck my entire career to join up. The Gambono crew has been a favorite of mine, and I'm Don Lemon. Thank you.
Thank you for coming in, Dawn. It is so nice to see you in person. Your skin is lovely.
Yes, Anderson Cooper. I don't know why you're grilling me in the CNN break room about my lunchtime audition. It's a private matter.
Oh, well. I don't know if you know this, but when I was trained at the CIA, they taught me how to grill.
I did not know any of those things, Anderson, that you were a member of the CIA. That you
I was an intern, okay? I wouldn't call myself a member. I was an intern.
You're not a member. You're an intern, okay? Also, you're 17 years old and your hair is white. What the hell is wrong with you? Look at this guy, everyone at the CIA. What a dummy.
Just add insult to injury.
All right. I gotta admit, you're a better mafia boss than I am. You're better than me, right? You brought in all these Broadway dancers who look tough as nails, I gotta say. You spruced up the rendezvous spot here. Lots of crushed velvet, which I like. Got a real classy flair.
The idea is showmanship.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
They say, don't sell the steak, sell the sizzle.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I learned as a firefighter, right?
Oh, I like that. Okay, you know what? I don't know if you heard, but your father's getting out.
My father's getting out.
Your father's getting out. Yeah, I got word. That he's getting out. He got a guy on the inside to get to the judge and his wife, and they're gonna let him out tomorrow.
Hey, you're the judge's wife, aren't you?
Yes? Hello, I'm the judge's wife. Can you get that box of Cocoa Puffs? I can't reach it.
Tell your husband I have a message for him. He has to let out Maxim.
My husband, the judge?
No, your other husband. Yes, it's your husband, the judge. You tell your husband if he doesn't let out Maxim Murderer, all of the cereal in the whole aisle, I will poison it, and then one day you'll eat cereal and be poisoned and dead. And that's a promise. No, I'm serious.
And she said I couldn't tell if it was a man with a high-pitched voice or a woman with a sort of normal-pitched voice. But she seemed they seemed very threatening and said that they would poison all the cereal, including my beloved chocolate puffs. So Bartlett, you must free Max the murderer. They know where I shop. Bartlett, are you still having that bronchial difficulty?
Oh, no. It is because I smoke in my chambers all the time. I eat a bowl of cereal and then I smoke. Because one balances out the other, the Cheerios with the heart disease and the cigarettes with the heart disease. And it's
Bartlett, whatever will we do about you must free Max the murderer?
No, I will. For you, my dear, because I can't lose you to poisoned cereal.
The Honorable Bartlett Jenkins calls to order a special session, right, Judge? A special session
Special sessions, right?
for the case of Max Ciccone, aka Max the Murderer, aka Max the Killer, aka Don't Mess with Max, aka Max will wax you up and down the block, aka. Do I have to read all the AKAs, Judge?
I would ask you please do, just for...
AKA Max Stacks Wax. I don't get this one, Judge. I'm going to skip it. AKA Don't Mess with Me, Max. You're going to end up underneath the roots of a tree. That was long. I didn't like it.
Bailiff, will you please, can you do the one that you skipped just for posterity of the process?
Judge, can you give me a line reading? Because I don't really know the sense of it. I can't really. It says Max wax the stacks. Oh, I get it. AKA Max wax the stacks of your guys off the flies of shit that they will be swarming on. I get it.
Because also the stacks, you could think of like a stack of your brain on top of your head.
Your Honor, McLean is here. He's ready for whatever this is. We don't feel like being persecuted anymore. He's serving life in prison, and I don't know why you're calling him into the courthouse at 9 a.m. on a Tuesday. What is this?
Okay. All right, prosecutor, go ahead and have a seat, and I'll get the proceedings started. Thank you.
I would hope that you would.
Well, we had to introduce your client. Do you understand?
Well, I understand, but is this good or bad, or what's happening here?
Well, I think you'll be able to tell from the next few sentences. Let me do the official call to order.
I wish you would.
Hear ye, hear ye! In comes Maxwell the murderer, Max the Stacks, the one of the Mafia, who, no longer on this here day, September the 27th, the year of our Lord, 2021,
They let me out, boy. They did. Through a long pardoning this morning. A long process in which they read all my alii out multiple times in the courtroom. The judge seemed under duress, as if he had been forced to do so, and also had a sadistic need to read out all my different... Anyway.
Dad.
I'm back.
Dad. I gotta be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
I've given up the clean life as a firefighter.
No, you were my firefighter, boy. You were you were gonna break free of the reins of this horrible life. What happened?
The reins of this Christmas sleigh of crime were too strong on this reindeer.
No, tell me your third cousin. You're not back in cahoots with him. I know he's running the organization. No, don't put your fingers together like that. You're gonna bring out the mafia in me, boy.
No, we're right back in cahoots like two puzzle pieces that finally could join together because they were actually the appropriate ones, instead of trying to put one puzzle piece with another piece that you're like, I think this is it, but it's not actually it.
You remind me of me. You should have heard the tales that I would tell my cellie back when I was in Folsom Prison all those years, when I was watching the Johnny Cash concert and not saying a word.
You know, Pa, people always told me I was a lot like you, only a lot more mischievous, aside from the murders which you committed.
Yeah. Hey, now that I'm back, and we're going to go ahead with this mafia lifestyle, because you know what? It's inside of us. It's in my blood. I've been trying to play a role these last 30 years in prison, but I tell you what, it's in my blood.
It sure is. And let me tell you, Pa, as I put these batteries back in this flashlight, there's nothing that I want more than to be working hand in hand with my old man and really running the streets of Jersey once again.
I didn't want it to be so, but it is so. My son, the mischievous mafioso.
Well, Miss Delilah said it was going to be an interesting day.
Oh, Miss Delilah.